So in this episode, we're going to be talking about ostomy pouch covers. Stay tuned. Now, ostomy pouch covers are a product that I've used quite a bit. They come in all sorts of different shapes and sizes and styles. Some have certain features that are very cool, and I'm going to go through some of the pros and cons about wearing these. Now, a question someone might ask would be like, why would you want to wear a pouch cover? Can't you just wear your bag out, or do you need one? For the most part, you don't need one. A lot of it is just personal preference. They add a lot of style to your appliance. Some people just love them. For example, some of these really colorful ones are really fun. Kids, for example, might really appreciate something like this if they're not feeling too confident about having a bag. But for the most part, some of them also have features that go above and beyond just pure fashion statement. Now, pouch covers all work the same way. They'll usually have some kind of opening in the back. Sometimes the opening is a circle that's actually just stitched as a circle, so there's no extra flexibility or anything like that. In other cases, there might be an elastic band that goes there. In the case of this one here, it actually opens up and then you can tie it so that it's tighter. And what you essentially do is you would feed your ostomy bag through there and then just keep it on like that. There's usually no requirement for added support belts or anything like that. They kind of just sit there. Now, I will say that in certain cases, depending on the style that you get, if you happen to be wearing one of these overnight and your bag gets super full overnight, some of these might be challenging to actually empty your bag, because if they require you to actually remove your bag from the pouch cover and your pouch is really full, you might have a hard time actually getting it out of there. So I don't tend to wear these overnight, and that's something that you should consider, especially if you don't have one with an opening on the bottom. So one example of a pouch cover that has extra features is this one here by Stoma. Now, this particular pouch cover actually has some odor absorbers, and it's designed specifically for your ostomates, although any ostomate could benefit from something like this. So the idea is, if your bag is emitting any kind of odor, and for the most part it shouldn't, but if it is, this will help to capture the odor, and I believe it has like a charcoal layer in there, so that helps to absorb that. Other pouch covers have some really cool features. This one, for example, is closed-ended, but when you look at this one, you actually have an opening on the bottom. And this opening allows you to keep the pouch cover on while simultaneously being able to empty the bag. Now, one really cool feature about this pouch cover is also the fact that it has a special slot here that you can take a look. This is actually a peekaboo window, and you can take a look to monitor your stoma, see if your bag actually is full and not just filled with gas. And this is actually a feature that I specifically requested on this particular pouch cover, and the manufacturer for this was kind enough to add that feature in, and I do believe now they offer it to anyone. We've got another pouch cover here. This one here is designed for like after you get out of a shower and your bag is wet. This will help to keep that bag dry, or at least it'll take the moisture out of the bag while you're getting ready for your morning routine. So as you can see, there are many different styles that you can go with a pouch cover. Now, some of the issues that I've found primarily when wearing a pouch cover is the fact that a lot of them tend to be bulky, and they create this situation where you can see them more, you can see your bag more through your clothing when you're wearing these. Now, having said that, if you're someone who likes to wear clear ostomy pouch covers, and I'm certainly one of those people, wearing a pouch cover will help to conceal the contents of your bag, and I'm sure people around you would appreciate that if you usually keep your bag outside of your pants, as an example. But for the most part, it's purely for a fashion statement. They don't offer any kind of support. They don't offer any kind of protection. For the most part, again, they're adding a little bit of bulk. So it's something that relies entirely on personal preference and whether or not you actually want to wear something like this. But having said that, these aren't usually very expensive, and they tend to last a very long time. So I hope you guys like that. I'll have more videos coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. Take care.